Come out of the box.
Hello YouTube, cheers and welcome to the basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
He's slinging licks right now.
Oh, that's a good one today.
And I'm D-Boy Slim.
And the basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. Welcome back, Basement family. We didn't forget you. We missed yesterday's City Record Wednesday, so we're doing it today. Really, City Record Wednesdays on a Thursday, where we ask for two cities steeped in hip-hop and debate who holds this week's crown. Style.
So because we're late, we had to come with a dope show, right?
Facts. Style. Production, influence, whatever we think puts our city on top. Listen, leave those comments, people. We need you guys. Share, like, Facebook, everything, Twitter, all you can. Subscribe. Don't let YouTube dictate who gets to see real hip hop, man. So before we get started, you already know, you have to check out our sponsor, the Fleetwood Spice Collection. For a spice-changing experience, give the Fleetwood Spice Collection a try. Big, bold flavors unlike anything you've tried before, guaranteed. The Fleetwood Spice Collection, people. It's time to change the spice.
You're ready.
Today's two cities are, people, New Jersey.
I'm going with Queens.
Versus Queen.
Going with Queen. Q Borough, too thorough.
With that being said, Lego.
Come out to the box, boy.
Well, listen.
You already know when he picked Queens, man. Like, that's what I'm saying.
My partner.
How many times you gonna go over the same state
with
over and over
surprise blow, and not telling me what he was going to do before we went on air, before we started recording the show.
That's the fact.
Which is fine. I'm so confident in this particular borough,
right,
in part of New York City, that it wouldn't have mattered who he picked, honestly. He could have picked two states combined, and I don't think that he would win this particular debate. With that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Queens just happens to be my born borough. I do think maybe outside of the Bronx, which, they go back and do your research, they say, it's documented that the Bronx was officially the first part of New York doing hip hop. Queens may be the most instrumental borough to hip hop, period. Part of New York City, period. With historic neighborhoods such as Queensbridge, housing. I strongly feel that it's the maybe if not the most important part of New York City, and maybe the most instrumental borough or section, city, if you will, in hip hop historically ever. So with that being said, let's just start from the beginning. You had Run DMC, LL Cool J. From the beginning, Queens, where it makes this distinction is that, one, as far as chart topping and record sales, bringing light to hip hop on another level, on a marketing scale, from a like I said, a selling standpoint, period. Obviously, Russell Simmons, which is Run DMC's older brother, Run's older brother, had a lot to do with that, the ambassador of hip hop, also obviously from Queens. But from a record sales and taking hip hop to another plateau, Run DMC and LL Cool J, also Salt and Pepper, female MCs out of Queens, if you recall, throughout the 80s and 90s, they, platinum hits, Push It, What a Man, What a Mighty Good Man, you know, the list just goes on. But that ain't gonna hold y'all up, because to this current day, which I'll mention later on the show, other MCs, but such as Nicki Minaj currently, has Billboard hits right now, I think at number 8 with Rake It Up with Yo Gotti. Queens is still relevant. And like I said, it's just, it starts from the beginning of time and beginning of hip hop in the 80s with Run DMC and LL Cool J, I'm Bad, Pink Cookies, you know, I Need Love. Those are just legendary and historic classic hip hop songs. And you be hard pressed mentioning hip hop period without mentioning these guys, and in essence you're mentioning Queens. So
that's true, man. Once again, we're going over another New York borough. At City Record Wednesdays, back to New York. That's fine. A misconception commonly is
you're showing a little hostile.
I'm just saying, man, we got to keep going back to this because everybody knows that New York has a whole bunch. They were there since the beginning.
One of those haters.
And blah, blah, blah. The truth is, people, everybody likes to say it started in New York. Well, that's fine. You know, hip-hop got its fame maybe in New York, but it's got its name in New Jersey, people, when the Sugar Hill Gang, yes, said this.
I said the hip-hop, the hip to the hip-hop, you don't stop the rockin' to the bang, bang, boogie, say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Remember? Hip to the hippity hop and the... wait a minute. That name hip-hop, they wasn't even called nothing else as far as outside of the parks that nobody even knew. I can tell you this because the first rap single to hit Billboard Top 100 at number 8 in 1980 was the Sugar Hill Gang.
And where they from?
Jersey.
I don't think so.
Englewood, New Jersey was exactly where all of them originated. Every single last one of them, Englewood, New Jersey.
Could be wrong. I have to do my research.
Well, that's the problem is everybody just assumes New York, New York, New York because they always got that chest out like that. And I like that. I like that. You deserve to be proud of where you're from. But people, the very first hip hop song to hit the charts, to go national, the very first song to say the words hip hop in the song was Sugar Hill Gang from New Jersey. I rest that whole who started it, the beginning of, and all that right there. After that,
I disagree with that. I just want to put that out for the record that the Sugar Hill Gang is from New Jersey. I could be wrong.
Englewood, New Jersey.
You know, I could stand correct.
Okay. Wonder Mike, Englewood, New Jersey. Big Bang Hank, Englewood, New Jersey. Master G, Englewood, New Jersey. Oh, wait a minute. The Sugar Hill Records Company? The producer, Sylvia Robinson? Englewood, New Jersey. So let's stop it right there. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Because people have been hollering this New York thing for so long that you forget that the first rap, I'm not gonna say it again. You heard it, 1980 Sugar Hill Gang, and come on, man. They named it. So, after Rapper's Delight, the first, let's talk about groups like Naughty by Nature with the best anthems. Historic groups indeed. What about groups like Fugees? Like Fugees, people. Ooh la la. Sprawling my man. I don't even know the words to that thing. Singing my. Which was a remake of another one. Oh, but everybody else knows, I promise you that.
Was that Bonita Applebone?
Oh, man. Listen, Queen Latifah. If you talk about Nicki Minaj, I'm just going to say Queen Latifah. Who's the #1 female rapper? Period. All time. Did you say Queen?
It might be Nicki now.
Oh, man. I'll show you guys.
We might have to look at the list again.
Well, luckily, this is on video, people.
She has another chart. Chart topper.
Luckily, this is on video, and Queen Latifah just came out with a freestyle again last year that smashed both Remy and Nicki, and we both said it, and it's on video. I'll play it for you again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And if you need more history, we can go back to even places like Parliament. You know, George Clinton. You might find him on songs with Outkast, Spodio, Dope Delicious, Damn, James, amongst others. You're talking about the origins of hip hop. You're talking about the origins of female hip hop, some of the best of it. The very first to use the word hip hop. I hear you, Queens. We're not gonna take nothing away, Queensbridge, the biggest projects. The truth is, we've all overlooked because of this narrative that it's all New York. New Jersey was the first. Still might be the best, man. Get out of here. What you got?
The first Sugar Hill Gang. That's good history lesson. I didn't know that the Sugar Hill Gang had originated in Inglewood, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's about what that deserves.
I don't know what else to tell you.
You know,
this is the truth.
Other than the fact, like I mentioned from the top of the show, Run DMC and LL is the groups responsible for pushing the culture forward. We can argue and debate about who started what all day. I didn't mention that, but what I did mention.
No, what I said was they were the first to be on the Billboard Top 100 with a rap song.
Forward. Now, moving
at
on.
number 8, first to go national, pushing it forward. So you're wrong still.
To the 90s, where Queens was heavily stated in hip hop and made his stamp, obviously. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest, groups like that.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo.
Bo knows this, and Bo knows that. But Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat.
Quest mission and we got the goods here. Never on the left cause my right's my good ear. I could give a damn about an ill subliminal. Stay away from crime so I ain't no criminal.
I heard you rushed and attacked. Then they rebuked, then you had to smack. Causing rambunction throughout the sphere.
Very instrumental. You ask kids like J. Cole, Kanye West, where they got their style and who they listen to. Tribe Called Quest usually comes up. You had the Midnight Marauders classic album. Q-Tip went on to have a very prominent solo career. I think it was nice. Also, like I said, coming out of Queens, obviously one of the top 5 MCs of all time, Nas. That would be Queensbridge Projects.
You can rest your hat on that one.
And
that's true.
You know, while we're there and talking about that neighborhood, I don't know another neighborhood with such a plethora of talent. Obviously, it's the biggest, and for that reason that you have the Core Megas, the Natures, Mobb Deeps, you know, and the list goes on and on out of there. Tragedy. A lot of people got on me when I said that Tragedy was, you know, not nicer than Nas. And I didn't know a lot of people even knew who Tragedy was. Prove me wrong.
People.
Tragedy is out of the same neighborhood. So, Large Professor, let's not forget about Large Professor. I'm looking at the front door. It was Main Source, it was the group back then, but Large Professor, why is he on the list? Because he's a valuable producer just as well as an MC. Holds his weight on any track, but produces them as well. Large Professor, can't forget about the Lost Boys. I don't even want to get into 50 Cent and G-Unit just yet, but yeah.
We only have a few minutes, man.
It's a
30-minute show at best, man.
This is all Queens. I don't gotta tell you about the Diamond album and where 50 has took it to, and where 50 has got the culture now on primetime TV, and you know where he's got his brand and expanded his brand to. So this is all Queens.
Listen, as well, I could easily tell you about the multi-platinum selling Score album, The Score by the Fugees.
You said the Fugees already.
No, but I'm just saying.
But what I didn't say was
Grammy
Onyx.
Award-winning. Huh?
I didn't say Onyx.
Well, that's fine. You say Large Professor. If that's what you're saying, then I just say Just Blaze. Just Blaze. you know, also on Mad Diamond albums with his production, mostly what Jay-Z goes big on, or used to at least, before he started branching out, Just Blaze. That Just Blaze. That's Jersey. You want to talk about groups? That's what's up. You don't like the Fugees? That's not good enough. Naughty by Nature, the best, one of the most historic hip-hop groups. You don't like them? That's fine. What about Lords of the Underground? You don't like them? You gotta love them. That's not historical? Of course it is. Jersey, people, there's more than that. Wait a minute now. You got Lords of the Underground, but you also forgot about the Artifacts. Poor Righteous Teachers. Poor Righteous Teachers, people. It spans the globe as well, man. So I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it's all the way from Queen Latifah to Fetty Wap today, who's still on, who's banging the charts out. Jersey, people, the thing is, people just overlook it. Well, it sounds like New York a lot of times. The accent may sound close, or people not from the tri-state area don't really. If you're not from there, you don't know the difference.
That's ill though. He pulled out a lot of Jersey. He rapping Jersey. I like that. But
these are the facts, people.
In the case that you can't forget about the Beatnuts, you can't forget about your Capone and Noriegas, you can't forget about Royal Flush. How we gonna forget about Mike Geronimo? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
how you gonna forget about Redman?
I liked Redman too.
How you gonna forget about Redman?
Redman was.
Listen, you gotta do that thing. Redman is the best rapper that ever lived out here, man.
Deep.
I'm sure a few of them out there feel the same.
No, what about Mobb Deep?
What about Unique?
One of the best groups, if not the best group of all time, in Mobb Deep.
Listen, man. Before I even say another female, I'm just gonna say it. Rod Digger, my man Sam's favorite rap. There's so many people's favorites that come from Jersey, and I don't think a lot of people even know that they're from Jersey. Just like you may not have even known that Sugar Hill Gang was from Jersey, because, like I said, people get it confused. There's so many rappers that are people's favorite. Rod Digger. Rod Digger.
Rod Digger.
Don't act.
You know,
she was one of the best coming out of the Flip Mode Squad.
But
and this is crazy.
Facts. She could never rap better than Kool G rap though. That's just what's crazy about it. Like, you gotta name me 10 rappers out of there that rap better than Kool G rap. You understand?
Man, listen,
this is Queens, y'all. Like, don't let them confuse you.
First of all, all the people
one of
that
the dopest lines, you know. In the way, cause I don't play clown.
Here we go.
Take that with you on the way down.
Listen, man, if I have to talk about Shaq in this thing, I can keep going, man.
You talking about ball players. You talking about ball players?
Talk about Shaq.
You talking about ball players?
That wasn't a classic album?
You know?
That wasn't a classic hip-hop album?
Ron Artest is a ball player.
That wasn't a classic hip-hop album?
He rapped too. I don't know about all it. He had Biggie on there and Nas.
But it was a classic hip-hop album.
Nas was on there.
Man,
that's
listen, people, all I'm trying to do is bring the real light back to Jersey, man, because we forget that they had the first song calling out hip-hop. They had the first people
we don't forget about
to
Jersey.
reach the Billboard Top 100 in America, period.
Better than Queens.
And they got the Fugees, Queen Latifah, some of the best females. I didn't even say Joe Buttons. I could have. I mean, Lords of the Underground, new school, old school, Fetty Wap. It's not just cut and dry New York. And that's why I started with what I started with when I talked about that.
Is he better than Banks? Y'all go check out Banks' new mixtapes. Am I lying?
The dude is nice.
Banks, and he's a double platinum artist. This is what I'm saying. The record sales kind of really tells the tale. Like, you know, and these dudes, they not just nice on freestyling and mixtapes.
If you need record sales, I say just go back to Just
But like I said, Banks is platinum. I didn't even want to go into Ja Rule and that whole movement. You talking about platinum albums, y'all. Rule been putting in that work since 92, 91 even. You know, that whole movement. This is all Queen. You know, that's Hollis. Like I said, Homer run DMC. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. You know, that's legendary right there, what I'm talking about.
Listen, the next time y'all put on your favorite,
You had groups in hip
The next
hop.
time y'all put on your favorite Jay-Z
You know what I'm
song or
saying?
album, just remember the Just Blaze joint.
You had groups in
The
hip hop.
next time you listen to the Fugees album, just remember it was also double
But
platinum.
legendary.
And the next time you talk about the word hip hop, remember where it came from. It's up to y'all.
Queens.
The word wasn't. Listen,
It's Queen. You
It's up
gotta
to
hear
y'all.
the story again and again, and how it all got started way back when. The monument is right in your face. Sit and listen to a while to a name of the place.
it's up to y'all. Who wins? Who wins
better-
this debate? What
Hey.
city? What city state are you going for
I
here?
better do your home. Y'all know what it is.
What's the deal? What's the deal? It's up to y'all,
Why?
people.
Beat nuts?
It's up to y'all, people. It's up to y'all. Leave those comments down there. We need you to be a part of this debate. Tell us who won. Tell us what city you go for, and give us your ideas for what cities we should do next week. Obviously, we see that Jersey holds the crown this week. See who gets it next week.
Sorry, Jerry's had to take that out. Queens
Listen.
all day.
Before we go, let's got one little shout out, man. Got a new subscriber. Also, talking about Memphis. Really, he just said 901 Memphis, Tennessee. And he just shouting out the city. And that's what's up, Dylan Wilson. Appreciate the subscription. Appreciate you shouting out Memphis, man. You know we go hard on that. I'm sure there's another story coming up real soon. There's always talking around the Memphis city. But that's it for today. That's it. Subscribe. Chat down there. Like.
Till the next time, we out of here.
Peace.